In March 2009, the Salford Foundation launched the 1319 project to target and help the most deprived, vulnerable and at-risk 13 to 19-year-olds in the Salford area.
I used to get excluded from school nearly more than twice a month.
I was just proper naughty.
I just go mad and then it'd turn into a big thing from a little thing.
So I was swearing at teachers and that.
One of the young people the project has helped and worked with is 15-year-old Jake.
I wasn't one of the best behaved kids in the world.
He would become very aggressive, you know, he would become verbally aggressive, he would become difficult, he would actually damage furniture in the house. One night we actually had to phone the police because he was physically aggressive with me.
I kicked off with my mum and dad a lot at home. We were having arguments.
It's quite sad, it's quite upsetting, it's quite scary, but, you know, we think we're good parents and we felt like we were tearing our hair out, and where could we go?
I had a few problems with teachers and how I acted, and I thought I could do things and get away with it straight away. And I went into school with the wrong attitude, really, and ended up just getting put back out.
Jake was excluded from school, but after he was referred to the Salford Foundation's 1319 project, things started to change.
The Salford Foundation, it was actually a turning point for us because we had a point of call.
They took me into different projects like the radio, and then we went to the summer barbecue and loads of things, like just doing activities. Like, if I worked hard with them, they'd work hard back with me.
He came back full of smiles, and you could actually see the Jake that we knew before all the problems started. He had a little sparkle in his eye.
Without Engage, I'd probably be in a hostel and I'd probably be in a Peru. I mean, they've just practically kept everything together for me.
Jake is now back in mainstream education and on his way to a happy and successful life. "1319 also works with young people who are NEET, which means not in education, employment or training, and helps to turn that around.
Without 1319 team, I'd probably just be dossing on a door or something, like getting in trouble with the police.
I left school at 14, I was then homeless at 16. I got to a point where I had no GCSEs, I had no aim in life, no aspiration. I didn't think I could amount to anything. I thought my life was being a dolehead.
But since they've come along, they've kept me well away from all the bad stuff that I used to do.
I came across Salford Foundation, and I did think that there was just going to be another support agency that was going to give me loads of talk and no action. But actually, for the first time, there was a big change, and it has changed my trust in agencies like Salford Foundation.
I've been doing more stuff like gym, boxing, going in looking for jobs, and well, since September I've been college in it.
Basically, they opened the doors to opportunities for me. They gave me work experience as an administrator. I then had enough experience to then apply for administration jobs, secured an MVQ level 2 in business administration, again with thanks to Salford Foundation. Got my GCSEs A to C grade.
So first of all, we're going to do a lap round the ring.
After gaining her qualifications, Leanne applied for a job as a young ambassador, working for the Salford Foundation on the 1319 project.
I'm a young ambassador on the Switch team, and that involves supporting the coordinators and team leader in helping the young people move to a positive destination, whether that be college, whether that be engaging with a positive activity.
The 1319 project employs 20 young ambassadors and finds they're able to communicate with and reach out to disaffected youths.
One of the most important things about 1319 is it is young people, supporting young people. Those are people who've come through our city, they've had difficult experiences, they're coming through the other side. They know how it feels, they're the best people to help.
I've been where they have, I've experienced the challenges that they might have faced, and I'm now a young ambassador, and I'm doing what I'm doing and doing what I love.
With its groundbreaking approach, the 1319 project has already succeeded in helping some of Salford's hardest to reach young people and made their futures brighter.
You're really up for the charity walk, yeah?
The youngsters are the future of Salford, you know, they will take Salford City forward, and so I think we've got to get them while they're young and encourage them and be proud of where they come from, be proud of themselves, have you know, have confidence and respect in themselves.
It gives them some ownership about their own learning because they actually choose what they're going to do.
I had a lot of fun and did things that I wouldn't have normally have done without them being there, and went to places that I've never been and stuff like that.
I went to the Urbis for an art exhibition. I like art, but I wouldn't have gone in my own time, but it was good, and I would probably go again.
They take us places that we like, not the things that's boring and makes us knuckle down with our work in school more.
In terms of the impact for young people, it really has improved their attitude. The young people are improving their attendance, they're improving the way that they approach school, and it's certainly giving them aspirations for the future about what they would want to be involved with in the Salford area.
They don't treat you like a child, they treat you like a young adult.
After a hugely successful start, the 1319 project continues to help and support the young people of Salford who are at risk and vulnerable.
Does it work? I think the answer to that is a resounding yes.
I always used to get excluded, and now I'm good in most of my lessons.
They helped me, and I was looking forward to school more, and I'm trying to be good.
I think it's a tremendous boost to their self-esteem and their self-evaluation and their belief that they can achieve. And they prove to us that they can achieve. Give them the tools, the money and the support, and they will do it.
And it helps us learn to how to approach people in the right manner.
I've learned to control my anger and how my emotions are, and I can just walk away from anything now and grit my teeth, where I used to walk straight in and have the battle straight there and then.
There's a whole host of young people encompassed by 1319 that need different routes and pathways into self-confidence, self-esteem, jobs, training, and that's what the programme's given them.
If I didn't do this, then I probably wouldn't be in school now because my temper.
I think it's certainly surpassed what I'd thought it was going to be and what the school expected from them, and long may it continue.
I've not been in seclusion since the start of year 9, and I've started being good in lessons, and I think that's because of John's work, and that's good.